Hello and welcome everyone to our last session of the tutorial of tutorials of scrapers, the 7th session today. As you see, we have already done 6 very powerful scrapers, and I hope you already set up these 6 powerful scrapers and got like the most out of them. And today's tutorial, we are closing this scrapers of scrapers tutorial actually with our last tutorial, and the last tutorial for scrapers of scrapers is actually to just auto enrich any kind of list with LinkedIn. So we are going to use this template here, and we can connect it to a Google Sheet, and if we do so, we are ready to go. And what we basically need to do is to enrich this. We actually can put like here a specific Google Sheet. We can take this one, and ideally you have given something like email name, role, maybe company size. And what then the Needle workflow is doing, you paste the Google Sheet into here. You would say, this is my Google Sheet, whatever Google Sheet you're using. And the Needle workflow is then actually going to have access to the LinkedIn leads as well as the web search tool. And you're telling basically this search tool to find the LinkedIn URL as well as website and give a confidence score. So it's going to find these kind of values, website, LinkedIn URL, and how confident it is about it based on the company name as well as maybe name. The more information you have here on the left, the higher likelihood that the Needle scraper is also going to be able to find the LinkedIn profile or the personal profile. And then in the end, this is actually writing this back to your Google Sheet. So it's having a find row and upsearch cell tool. So what it would do, it would iterate over each of the rows. For each of the rows, does a deep research with LinkedIn as well as with web search. And based on that, then find the specific LinkedIn URL, and then you have this LinkedIn URL as well as website and maybe email of this person. And yeah, this allows you basically just to enrich leads based if you just have the name of this person, maybe position and maybe company. The more data you have, the better for sure the result is. And in this case, it would able to be for you also to adjust this. Maybe you're not curious about their LinkedIn, but maybe you're curious about their email. Then you could also adjust this template here and adjust this workflow. For example, in this case, I'm saying update the columns website, LinkedIn URL, and confidence score. But maybe you're not interested in this, and you can adjust also the prompt here in this LinkedIn deep researcher. And maybe you're not curious about their LinkedIn. Maybe you want to use another tool such as Hunter.io to find their email. Maybe that's something you do, and it helps you to enrich leads based on information. It does not mean necessarily that it will be able to enrich all of the leads. For sure, the more information you give, the higher likely that it's able to enrich. But if human would not be able to enrich based on like internet search, LinkedIn search, then the Needle AI agent is also not to do so. So happy automation with this one. I think it's a very cool one and kind of like a great conclusion of our tutorials of scrapers, because basically you could use this in any case for also leads that you maybe manually created. Maybe you exported them from somewhere, or maybe they are users in your database and you want to enrich them and find their LinkedIn. For example, these are different scenarios which I can think of. And thank you very much for following this tutorial until here. I hope you enjoyed it and you can find great value in these scrapers that we have generated for you. Just sign up to Needle.app, try them, use them, and we are always happy to hear your feedback and curious to see what leads and sources you are scraping. Feel free also to build your own kind of workflows and scrapers. Maybe you come up with some creative ideas, and I'm actually very curious to see what you are building. Until then, take care and see you soon. Here, Jan from Needle, and goodbye.